Wow, I look like a hot mess. Anyways, hi guys, this is Joanne, and it is Vlogmas Day 8. Wow. And I'm here at work, so I'm in the break room, and it's the white wall behind me. Yeah, so today's video is going to be my attempt at the November wrap-up and December. Oh my god, I realized how much of a mess I look. I should have probably set up my makeup before I did this. Anyways, yeah, attempt at the November wrap-up and yeah, just a November wrap-up. Anywho, let's get on with it before a coworker walks in on me. Let's see, book-wise, I finished 3 books. They were all audiobooks though. The first one was Zoo by James Patterson. It was good. I enjoyed it. I really liked the science aspect. I liked having, you know, kind of like the animals perspective, especially the one gorilla, but I can't remember his name now. I want to say Caesar, but I know that's Rise of the Planet of the Apes. So, anyway, that one chimpanzee, or was it gorilla? The one ape. I liked having his point of view. Poor thing. And while some of it is kind of believable, which I think is what made it more fun for me. And man, humanity is so stupid. We are so dumb. I hope we're not going to actually be that dumb. It was good. It was fast paced. It was exactly what I needed. It was a little fluffy, you know, a little bit of a fluffy read. So it was what I wanted at the moment, and so I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. The second book that I finished was First to Die, which is also by James Patterson, and that is the first book in the Women's Murder Club series, which I loved the TV show that was on. I think it was only on for 1 season, which made me sad, but I really enjoyed it. And so yeah, First to Die, I really enjoyed it. Again, it was fast paced, not quite as fluffy as Zoo was. I think it was a good murder mystery. I enjoyed that plot and that mystery aspect. I enjoyed the characters. Those women are fantastic. Girl Squad goals. So I liked it. 4 out of 5 stars for that one. Asia, say hi. So the third book that I finished was Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, and it was really good. I had avoided reading it for a long time because I was avoiding the feels, and it made me feel all the feels. So, yeah, I really love Cather, and I do love Ren too. I feel like I identify with certain aspects of Ren as well. I love Levi. Can I have my own Levi? Levi, if you're a real dude, man, if you're a real man, please come into my life. Also, look at my nails. I love my nails. Anyways, yeah. So I loved Cather. I loved Ren. I loved Levi. I loved Reagan. I think it was her name, Reagan. Yeah. And how things kind of progressed. I like the fact that it kind of went over a whole school year, so 9 months, versus, you know, just a handful of months, and you could like tell, you know, that it went through many months. Anyways, I really loved that book, and I think I'd liked Attachments just a little bit more, because Attachments was freaking hilarious, and I really loved that book too. So, anyway, so Fangirl gets like a 4.8, you know, like almost 5, but not quite 5. So, yeah, loved it. I also started reading Yes Please by Amy Poehler. but I didn't finish it. I'm not much of a memoir person, you know, and that's not to say anything against Amy Poehler or anything. It's just I'm not at that point in my life where memoirs interest me, and so, you know, but I do anticipate picking it up again because the parts that I did listen to, again, this was an audiobook, the parts that I did listen to, I thoroughly enjoyed, and she was hilarious, and so that had nothing to do with it either, I don't think. I just wasn't in the mood for it. I also started One More Thing by B.J. Novak, which is this short story compilation, you know, from B.J. Novak, and I am thoroughly enjoying it. I still have it on my Overdrive account. Sorry for all the shakiness, I'm not holding it. I'm like holding the camera, so that's why it's all shaky. But yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Still on Overdrive. I'm listening to it tonight actually, so hopefully I'll be able to finish that soon. The one story about closure, I was like, why do I feel like I'm listening to a General Hospital episode or something? I started 5 books, and I finished 3 of them. So that's kind of nice for me, yeah. I also watched 3 new movies in November. The first one was The Martian, which finally, I loved the book. The book was hilarious. It's just up my alley, the kind of stuff I love those kind of books. You know, a lot of hilarity. I loved Mark Watney. I loved his crew. I loved everyone. So it was great, and I loved the movie. The only like complaint I have, and it's not even a complaint because Matt Damon is perfect. The only thing is, like, when I was reading the book, even though I already knew that Matt Damon was cast, I kept picturing like Mark Wahlberg in like Ted or Invincible, you know, with the crazy hair. I never pictured Matt Damon. Matt Damon has a very, to me, very serious face, whereas Mark Wahlberg, you know, with the hair, he has kind of a comedic face. So that's the only complaint I have. Otherwise, but regardless, Matt Damon was perfect. Oh my gosh, I can't deal. So, anyway, yeah, that's that. So 5 out of 5 stars for both the book and the movie. I also finally watched Nightmare Before Christmas, and it was the first time I'd watched it. I just never got around to it as a kid. Jack Skellington kind of scared me when I was younger, and yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. The music was perfection. Loved the music. But quite honestly, I can't really understand what all the fuss is about. I'm sorry. But again, I did enjoy it. I truly did enjoy it. So 4 out of 5 stars. It's just not quite as mind-blowing as everyone always makes it seem to be. And of course, lastly was Mockingjay Part 2, which I feel was the perfect conclusion. I loved the Hunger Games books. They were fantastic. Mockingjay took 2 readings for me to love, but you know, second time reading when I read it last year, okay, I love it now, right? Yeah. But I think the reason why I love the series as much as I do is because the movies were as good as they were. I loved the movies. I think they were great adaptations of these books. I think they made the books better because the casting was so flawless. In my opinion, casting was flawless. Everything was executed beautifully. I loved how they did the first movie kind of like a reality show, you know, like some of the shots were very shaky, and it was great. I loved the way they did that, and I don't know if that was on purpose or not. But regardless, I loved those movies. I feel like they made the series better, more enjoyable for me, especially on like rereads. Like, I reread The Hunger Games and I reread Mockingjay for 2 different reasons. I don't remember why I reread Hunger Games, but anyway, I reread Mockingjay for Mockingjay. But the point is, I loved that movie. It was fantastic. It was great. Yes. Good job, everybody. Just good job. Oh my gosh. Yes. So anyway, that's all that I have for now. I'm gonna go back inside. My break's almost over. I'm gonna take these contacts out because they're bugging, and we're gonna hopefully finish out the night well. Until tomorrow, guys.